Bang, bang. Bang, bang, black power. This is the General Seti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk.
Bang,
black,
bang, black power.
I done did it again.
The General Seti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk.
I love that. I love that. That shit need to be heard twice. Because that's the realest shit that ever been said on YouTube. God damn it. That's the hardest intro of all goddamn time. Bang, bang. Yeah, we're going to let family get on in here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let family get on in here. They know I'm out there. We're going to let them creep in. Them niggas scared. They saw some shit that went down last night. Them niggas scared. Them niggas know they being exposed. Niggas hiding in the mess. Black power. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm in the house. We're going to be, when I say we about to, you know, these niggas didn't want to be in the house. Because too many of them niggas been out there with that goddamn Aleister Crowley sex magic. See what I'm saying? When you start exposing these niggas, you understand all that pedophile shit, all that wickedry. You understand what I'm saying? God damn. Aleister Crowley might have been the motherfucker that founded pornography. That motherfucker took it to the very, very, very next level of gruesomeness and shit. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas out here, like I said, you better watch all that tantric sex and all that shit, motherfucker. You know, your woman going to get some tantric yoga exercise and shit with one of them old sick ass gurus and shit. Nigga, you better check up on some shit. Huh? You better go to class with a nigga. I'm telling you. Shit. You got to watch these niggas. And I mean that. You got to watch. I'm coming with some more heat. I never know these niggas. Never. When they get to crying, I go in harder. Niggas get to crying. Seti, all he do is expose. Bitch, that's all I'm supposed to be doing is expose. The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? That's why all these niggas been getting away with goddamn murder and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody, you understand, been exposing these bitch ass niggas. Only a fake nigga would even say, why you exposed? Bitch, shut up. You must be one of the motherfuckers I exposed. Because if the information is that valuable, you understand what I'm saying? It's supposed to be exposed. And if the only motherfucker got a problem with me exposing they is the motherfucker being exposed. That's the only way I see it. That's the only way I'm gonna see it. Let me tighten this up right here. I got all the facts. You understand what I'm saying? Got all the facts. Ain't no motherfucker running from me. All you niggas out here talking about you doing magic. And like I say, I've been on these motherfuckers, you know, I've been on these niggas' pages and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just even more profound for me, you know, as I'm studying certain shit. You know, and you know, even that spelling of magic. When you see that K on the end, and you got all these niggas, I'm telling you, man, and these are niggas that, you know, I know of. You know what I'm saying? But it never dawned on me. You understand what I'm saying? Until I go deeper and deeper and deeper into the cauldron. You understand what I'm saying? To see what the fuck the essence of this garbage is. And it's some bullshit. And I'm telling you, you know, I don't hit on no love shit. You know, the majority of these niggas is out here that's in the culture, they own this shit right here. I don't hit no little shit. I hurt hearts. You know what I'm saying? I hurt hearts. Just like when I cut into them Aboriginal niggas, I heard hearts. You know, you had them motherfuckers in the uproar because I heard hearts. I don't come to motherfucking be your friend. I come to tell the truth. You understand what I'm saying? So if it come a time where I have to decide whether I'm gonna tell the truth or be your friend, you can get the fuck on, nigga, because you already know what the decision gonna be. Okay? I'm gonna tell the truth all the motherfucking time. Okay? That's just how I go down. And we have to, you understand, all these predators out here, you know, feeding off the babies and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking about this shit for a very long time. You know, every chance I got. You understand what I'm saying? I've been on these motherfuckers. I've been talking about these pedophiles for over 15 motherfucking years. Even when I did Making of the White Man. All these niggas doing is rehashing the information that I done put out goddamn fit. And you got to keep coming with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the culture is still, thriving and shit. So you got to hit these motherfuckers time and time again. Soon as they rear their head, I'm banging their ass again. It ain't no stopping on you niggas. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no Seti gonna do a motherfucking lecture on the Moore Science Temple and that's it. No, sir. I'm coming back with some updated information. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never come the same way, bitch. I'm coming with some updated information on you niggas until the people get it. And then, like I say, once you decide on what side you on, it don't make no difference to me. You understand what I'm saying? Make it clear to me, nigga, what side you on. Because it's going to make it, much easier for me to bang your ass. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this shit in here together. You know what I'm saying? So it's really crazy to me, that, I'm dealing with the Scientology again. And so I'm going to keep rolling down the line. You know what I'm saying? Showing you all the groups that come out of this occult movement of Madame Blavatsky and Aleister Crowley. I'm going to just go down the line. You understand what I'm saying? Later on this year, me and Pharaoh going to be hitting on a whole lot of niggas. I won't touch them groups until that time. But it ain't going to make no difference because as y'all can see, I'm rocking and rolling. So motherfuckers talking about, well, Seti, you talking, no, motherfucker, I talk about more subjects than any one motherfucker alive. And I'm going to prove it to you. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker, I got, and I'm not saying this to, to bolster my status. I'm just saying what the fuck it is. I can't tell the truth. You understand what I'm saying? You think a motherfucker, when I say, nigga, I'm the coldest, bitch, I'm not saying that to bolster my bitch because I already know it. I don't need no motherfucker, nigga to tell me shit. I know what the fuck I got in my computer and I know what the fuck, where the minds of the people is at. So I know before I even come on the motherfucking video, I already know I'm a rock motherfucker's world. I don't need no motherfucker to tell me that. It ain't bolstering my ego, bitch. I'm telling the truth. Can I tell the truth? You understand what I'm saying? Shit, niggas got me fucked up. Y'all already know I love y'all family. Don't even know I ain't even talking. Y'all, I bang for my family. Y'all already know. So, don't ever think I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I never talk to my family like that. I'm your defender. What I'm gonna do you like that for? You know what I'm saying? I defend this community. And ain't no motherfucker gonna step on this community and I'm not gonna bang their ass. That's a goddamn lie. Ain't none of these niggas ready. They think they ready until I cut into their ass. And then the motherfuckers be calling behind the scene trying to tap. Oh, Seti, man, I didn't mean it like that. I know you didn't, nigga. Too late, though. Too late. I'm lining all this good information up. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't, I'm going to touch on some of the information from yesterday. And then, we're going to get into this hard body shit today. And and kind of updating. Matter of fact, let me go and make sure my moderators is in the house. Peace, family, Black Power to all my family and, out there and viewing me right now. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the chat, Black Power. Let me see if my moderator's in there. Yeah. All them niggas, you know, they been doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because even when you think about Woodstock, you know, that event was like one of the major events. I don't know, I think Woodstock was in the 60s. Nigga, that's Aleister Crowley. You know what I'm saying? So when you thinking about, you know, when you got all them groups and shit on that space age shit, you know what I'm saying? P-Funk and rock and roll, all that shit came out around the same time. You understand what I'm saying? And when you really look at it, even goddamn Earth, Wind, and Fire. When you look at all them, you know, and people say they see the Egyptian shit, yeah, they see it. But that ain't the goddamn Egypt of, you know, Dr. Ben and the scholars. That's that fucking occult Egypt. And that's where niggas get caught up in the motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? And the fuck is they on some black power? Them niggas sleeping with white women. Shit. Let me see when Woodstock was. So when you really talking about Woodstock 1969, you know what I'm saying? 1969. So, you know, motherfucking Aleister Crowley was very instrumental even in Woodstock. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out there getting high, doing all type of crazy shit. Again, that Saturnalia type of a goddamn festival where they out there doing shit all in the streets and shit. They don't give a goddamn. You know, old hippie motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's very instrumental in that. You know, and when I give you this, and then you go back and start looking, you be like, God damn, and shit. Once you start backtracking on that shit and seeing for yourself, you like, you know, this shit is incredible because it's been laying dormant in the community for so long. And you got motherfuckers today, you know, they supposed to be scholars. They supposed to know better than this. You know what I'm saying? You got the Nation of Islam. These niggas supposed to be gods and shit. And whoop-de-woo and all this shit. And nigga, you can't tell me you can't go up on the internet motherfucking research on this Peckerwood. It's vicious because there's so much on the motherfucker. And this shit was in the time in which it occurred in the, you know, all through the 60s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, Aleister Crowley and shit. And, you know, Jack Parsons and all these motherfuckers, you go back and they've stayed in the newspapers. Okay, Jack Parsons, they call that motherfucker the Antichrist. I knew he was, you know, Aleister Crowley's man over here in America, but he said that, you know, he saw something in Jack Parsons to assume he was going to be his heir apparent. You know, that's why Ron L. Hubbard kind of crushed Aleister Crowley's movement in America because he had put so much fucking stock in fucking Jack Parsons. That was his motherfucking heir apparent. So when he pulled a motherfucking rug from up under Jack Parsons, you know what I'm saying? That kind of, you know, destroyed Aleister Crowley's movement in America. You know, that was basically the end of his motherfucking movement. Okay? And so all this motherfucking information out here on these sick motherfuckers, all of them, all three, anybody fucking with them, Gerald Gardner, all of them is some sick-minded motherfuckers. All right? Ain't no cleaning up no shit like that. Ain't no cleaning up no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When you got decades of news report and your own goddamn children and your own wives, ex-wives and shit, you know, is coming out on you. You can't go against nobody's children that's in the house and then wife in the house with him. You understand what I'm saying? And they, you know, and then you got children from other wives and shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just one wife. I know you can have a disgruntled, but all your motherfucking wives is disgruntled motherfucker. Goddamn, your children's is committing suicide. And then this nigga talking about hooking some shit up on a nigga head. And you can't even save your own damn son who was a homosexual. You understand what I'm saying? Was a homosexual. And then, you know, on the low, you know, for real, Ron L. Hubbard himself was a goddamn bisexual homosexual. That's just the facts. That's just the facts. Okay, because when we get off into, you know, this ritual Babylon workings, it's called Babylon workings, and it's a sex ritual. You understand what I'm saying? Where they trying to bring back a moon child, some old ritual and shit, and it causes these niggas to do all type of sexual deviant, you know, shit. You know what I'm saying? To bring this about, because this is the mind of Aleister Crowley, and Ron L. Hubbard was he was partaking in the ritual. You understand? And then I went and looked it up, and there's so many news articles all over the fucking internet long before even the Nation of Islam even fucked with them. So ain't no cleaning. That shit been out there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So don't come and try to clean this cracker up just to justify why you fucking with him. That's what I'm talking about. That's a weak nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Make up an excuse for the cracker when the cracker won't even make up one for itself. I got to say that. I got to say that. I got to say that. We're going to let family crawl on in. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let them crawl on in, because this is going to be a hard body expose today. You know what I'm saying? And as we had already showed that, you know, they all, you know, in the Freemason Lodge. You know what I'm saying? They all in the Freemason Lodge. You can see Ron L. Hubbard, you understand? And this new motherfucker that's in there today. You understand, that then took over Sinister Scientology. He's a Freemason. We're going to see that, you know, everything that Scientology is today, they took out of earlier occult organizations, the Hermetic Dawn, the Rosicrucian, the Theosophic Society. You understand? All these earlier occult groups. You know, one come out of the next, one come, and that's how it go. As Dr. Ben always taught me, religion come out of religion, come out of religion, come out of religion. The Protestants came up out the goddamn Catholic. They was upset at how the Catholic, and so they came up out of the Catholics, and then the Protestants broke off into so many goddamn denominations. You know, you got the Methodists, you got the Lutheran, you got the Pentecostal, you got, and then the Jehovah's Witnesses broke away from the Christian. The Mormons broke away, and they always keep a certain amount of what they took from the latter group, and then they remix it with some new ideas. But no religion start with a new plate. Them motherfuckers always got something on the plate from the old religion. So religion come out of religion, come out of religion, come out of religion. So most of them occults broke away from an older occult organization. And so L. Ron Hubbard, you know, he was in the Aleister Crowley OTO Lodge, the Agape Lodge out there in California, that was ran by his protege, his heir apparent, Jack Parsons. Go do your research. That alone right there. The information I gave you, you could go, every fucking thing I told you, you can go research that shit right now and say, yep, that nigga said he told the truth. Now, the question is, if I could give you that little bit of information and you could go do that research and find this shit out, the question becomes, why these motherfuckers in the Nation of Islam can't do the same? Ain't that a good question? Ain't that a reasonable question? Okay, then. If you don't think it's reasonable, get your ass off my live stream. That's what you do. Get on up off my live stream, because you don't want to tell the truth. You don't want to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to tell the truth. Let me get back up here. I'm going to give the family just a little bit more to get in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to jump the gun. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to wait too much longer, because, you know, I know y'all niggas want to go out there and party and shit. I know you do. I know you niggas want to go out, but that's okay. You know, I ain't gonna be so long, but I am gonna be strong. And I know once these slides go up, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be hard body. But what is boiling down to that most of the groups out here today, most of them are occultists. Okay? And me and Pharaoh will be on here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We about to get up on them horses and we about to ride out. You know, so it's gonna be hard times out here for niggas. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when I come on the goddamn field and I'm ready for war. It's gonna be hard for niggas out here to breathe. And I promise you that. I'm not coming with no off the wall shit, just straight teaching. I'm going straight into niggas these philosophies, these weak philosophies, these weak ideologies, and I'm cracking these niggas. And I got to clear many of these niggas off the field this year. I got to cut the grass. You know what I'm saying? Don't beg for peace. It can't be no peace. It will not be no peace. And I will not have no mercy on you because I done given y'all niggas enough time to conform. And y'all don't want to conform. Y'all keep teaching this garbage, and then you niggas want to come across the border. You know, you should stay over there where you at, but you want to cross that line. You know what I'm saying? I told niggas, don't cross that line. And you cross that line, you want to come over into the community and you want to try to not only, fool the people, then you want to talk shit to the family when they expose your ass. Didn't nobody ask you to bring your bitch ass over here. You could have stayed your ass right where you was. Wasn't nobody coming over there to see you, nigga. That's why y'all come over to this community and try to leech and be a vulture and shit. You understand what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna be no more. I don't give a fuck who say what. You getting the fuck on. And there ain't nobody rising up on the community. I guarantee you, that's a loss your ass gonna take. And that's gonna be a bad motherfucking loss. Straight up, I'm not having no more mercy on none of you niggas. Okay? I'm not having no more mercy on none of you niggas. So you run and tell the big Indian, the big chief, you tell him, if you want to see me, come see me. I got something for your ass. One of the family came in the chat yesterday, say a professor, a Caucasian professor was looking at the lecture, I don't know, on the Nimrod, you know what I'm saying, Mesopotamia joint, and he say he trying to come up with a rebuttal. I said, well, goddamn, if he didn't give it to you right then and there, he ain't got none. Let him go on back and try to, but I got something for his ass. I'll break his back. Like I said, and the family say, don't scare the man. And I won't scare, I customize ass whoopings. A lot of people don't, I got many videos up on, YouTube where I did whole shows and then cuss. You know what I'm saying? My preference is to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I do customize ass whoopings for niggas that want it. So don't think I won't go up there without any type of, cussing and still murder the shit out of your ass. Don't believe that. You will get murdered any which way I give it to your ass. You see what I'm saying? So I am, I got the pro, I got the pro streets, I got the pro, university style, however the fuck you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you tell any nigga out there, I know many niggas rapping and yapping and shit, and they see I'm more energetic out here right now, and niggas is calling me and they want me to do this, that, and the third. Just chill. Just chill. Watch me do my motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, niggas always trying to sidetrack you with this and that. And I won't be sidetracked. I got a mission to show motherfuckers what type of science that the general gonna lay down this year. So many, and then at the end, I'm gonna show motherfuckers all the different sciences and arts we touched on the major politics, nigga, from oceanography to astronomy, nigga, geology, nigga, resources, nigga, military science, nigga, mental combat, mental science. Nigga, I'm a divinity. We're gonna deal with spirituality, architecture, nigga, geometry, sacred geometry. Egypt, Olmec, nigga, India, nigga, all over there, nigga. We're gonna expand the whole motherfucking globe. And when you see at the end of the year what the fuck we touched on, you gonna know hands down you fucking with the best. Okay? I got my right to say that. Nigga, it ain't no ego, bitch. It's the truth. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't ego if it's the truth. I ain't got to say it so you feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas out there, they hurt. They be like, man, that nigga, bitch, shut up. You hurt. Because it's the truth. If I was sitting up here saying whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop and it wasn't true, niggas wouldn't even be concerned about what the fuck I said. They wouldn't be concerned. I'm gonna give them about 2-3 more minutes. You see what I'm saying? It's 10:03, 10:05, nigga. I'm banging heads. You know what I'm saying? But I got to get warm. I'm gonna get my glass of water. You understand? I'm gonna go. I didn't see my moderators. I didn't see my moderator. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. Where my moderators at? And nigga said, don't tell me, Jimmy. You know Jimi Hendrix was on that crazy shit. Y'all know Jimi Hendrix. He was out there the whole goddamn Woodstock era, all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Aleister Crowley had a heavy influence on that whole era. You know what I'm saying? He the one brought that shit. I mean, he the one invented goddamn, you know, the way them motherfuckers hard rock, all that dope and shit and biting the heads off of bats and shit. And this, that, they got that shit from Aleister Crowley, man. That's why one of them silly motherfuckers out there died, because he had drunk some motherfucking cat blood. Let me keep cleaning this shit up. He had drunk some motherfucking cat blood. You see? So that's the kind of shit go on out there. And, you know, I got some more news clips. You know what I'm saying? On Aleister Crowley, news clips on Jack Parsons. You know what I'm saying? We're going in. We're going in. Give me one more minute. Give me one more minute. And that's all I'm gonna need. That's to destroy these motherfuckers. Ain't no motherfucking coming back from this. And you take this motherfucking research and you show it to the world. Show it to the world. Don't hold back. They need to see this shit. Matter of fact, let me bring that other one up because I might need that. I might need to, you know, we about to go. Don't got we about to go. And when we start rolling, y'all know how we do. We're gonna roll to the very motherfucking end. We're gonna roll to the very motherfucking end. You feel me? Get your paper. You know, you can always come back to this. You know, if you need be. You know what I'm saying? Do your motherfucking research. And we're going to keep banging. And I need y'all to get strong in how to defend and defeat these motherfuckers. You know, when I'm off the damn field, I need y'all to be out there cracking these motherfuckers' heads. You know what I'm saying? And not just arguing with them motherfuckers. Don't crush them. You don't argue with a motherfucker, you crush. You know what I'm saying? I don't argue with no motherfucker. When I go, if I had to cut into you, nigga, I'm coming to destroy your ass. That's straight up. I ain't coming to just have a they talking about let's have a discourse. Motherfucker, let's have a war, nigga. Fuck all that. Let's have a Let's have an intellectual discourse. Bitch, let's have an intellectual war. That's what the fuck I want. I don't want no goddamn discourse, bitch. I didn't come here to bump my gums with you, nigga. I come to destroy your ass, expose the shit out of you, and destroy your monkey ass. Let's have an intellectual. Okay, I got that all lined up right there. I got that all lined up right there. I got that all lined up. Okay. Now, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me get my water. I got that all lined up. Matter of fact, let me bring this shit closer to where them sick motherfuckers. Let me bring this shit on down. Let me bring this shit on down. And then I'm gonna go. And I got some shocking shit at the end of this motherfucker. And I ain't gonna wait till the end too much because it's already hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go on and drop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go ahead and drop that shit right on niggas' head. You know what I'm saying? Because it's enough information where we know I could have just left that shit right there. I could have. Okay, do I got the Babylons working up there? Let me see if I got the Babylons working up there. I'm gonna shut that down. Okay, I could leave that agape live. Okay, where's these new ones at? So when I crack these niggas' head, okay, boom. Okay, boom, cut that one out. Boom. Here go, Babylon working. Let me bring that down. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go do some research on that, Babylon, and you don't really need to be diving because it's some sick shit. I got all type of news reports on that. We gonna go over. You know what I'm saying? You know, been out there. You know what I'm saying? Been out there for the longest. Let me close this. Let me close this. So when I go to work, I don't want to see none of this shit. Let the family come in. We about to go, family. We about to go. Don't go doing no Babylon workings. Cause that is some sick shit. That is some sick shit. All right, let me get my water. I'm all lined up. I'm all lined up. I'm all lined up. Let me get my water. And I advise you to do the same. Get you some tissue. Get you some tissue because there's gonna be a lot of niggas crying when they see this. Because they love their old Farrakhan so much it's gonna hurt their motherfucking heart when I show them this shit. It's gonna hurt. All right, let me get some water. We about to roll, family. We about to roll. Don't you go no goddamn where. I'm back. Oh, got that good water in my system. Let me get my monitor up. Let me get my monitor up. Let me get my monitor up. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm about to destroy me some niggas tonight and some crazy crackers. And you wonder why all this sex shit out here in the industry. Okay? Y'all got to understand what's behind the veil. God damn it, you can't be out here, you know, going out unarmed and, you know, to the facts of what this world is made up of. Nigga, too many of you niggas out here, you know, y'all playing house. Y'all playing house, nigga. Y'all playing house. Y'all got to quit playing house and grow the fuck up. Peace to the family. Any moderators in the house? Okay. So ain't no cool. All right. Well, let me go ahead, even if it is. I know sooner or later one of them niggas gonna creep in there. You know what I'm saying? So let me go on and bring this fire on up here. And we're gonna rock. We're gonna rock. Here we go. Now, the last couple days we've been going hard on the occult, showing that Madame Blavatsky, Aleister Crowley. Now Madame Blavatsky came, you know, she came 100 years before Alec. Well, no, he was out there. No, let me quit saying that. It wasn't no 100 years. You understand what I'm saying? Aleister Crowley was doing shit in the early 1900s. So that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But Madame Blavatsky was working around the 1850s, 1875, somewhere around that area. So she was the matriarch of the occult New Age movement that you see today. Okay? That's all these niggas that want to do magic. You understand what I'm want to astral project? And I don't give a fuck whether you like it or not, because the facts speak to the truth. Okay? These are the iconic individuals that made this shit a mass movement all over this country, all in the Western world. Okay? And as we've shown that, you know, most of the, you know, founders, even of these denominations within the cult, such as Wiccan, you see what I'm saying, which is now growing, you know, in a large way. You know, the witch movement is taking off. They got more motherfucking movies and goddamn TV shows of goddamn witches than ever before. Okay, from goddamn Harry Potter on down to goddamn Sabrina, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They promote that shit more than they promote any divine spirituality. You understand what I'm saying? They dictating the minds of the world. And so if they wanted to, you know, if this world wanted to be a spiritually in line type of a culture, then they will promote spirituality. They don't promote no goddamn spirituality. If you go on goddamn Netflix right now, any of that shit, they got more horror movies on that motherfucker than any other kind of goddamn movie. I get sick of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Another motherfucking sick ass movie up on Netflix. Where my goddamn chat at? I don't even see my chat on this motherfucker. I don't know why I don't see my goddamn chat. What kind of shit is that? Wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Where my motherfucking chat at? Okay, here it go. And so, yeah, that motherfucker Aleister Crowley do look like Uncle. And you know why that is? Because they portray Uncle Fester to look like Aleister Crowley. You know what I'm saying? They portray, and so that just show you. If they use that motherfucker to be on the Addams Family, they already let you know what kind of motherfucker he is. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, we understand that Gerald Gardner, who is the modern founder of Wiccan, and understand, don't let them witches play you into saying that somehow, you know, with this witchcraft of today this is a modern movement. Okay? They just took, you know, witchcraft, you know, it was against the law to practice witchcraft in England up until 1950. You see what I'm saying? So they just took that shit off the books. And again, when you start using code words like occult and new age and magic with a K on the end, see, you talking about witchcraft. So don't let none of them motherfuckers play you with none of that. And when we talk about magic with the K, let it be known, as I say it again and again, and you can look it up, Aleister Crowley coined that spelling with putting a K on the end of magic. So anytime you see a motherfucker spell it that way, right there, you automatically know they've been, you know, consciously or subconsciously touched by Aleister Crowley. And so we done touched on Wiccan, we done touched on Luciferianism, okay? And what they trying to say, oh, Lucifer ain't Satan. Well, goddamn it, he is to the majority of the people who know who Lucifer is. Okay, so now you got a minority of motherfuckers, and that come with Madame Blavatsky. You know, we showed that she had a magazine, you know, where she was, you know, she was pushing the term Lucifer. Nobody else was pushing it on that level. So when you're talking about the Luciferian movement, Madame Blavatsky, you know, pushed that to where it is right now today. Okay, we got to accept it for what it is. We have to accept the goddamn terror, the Egyptian terror cards. Okay, Aleister Crowley was the first one that brought the Thoth death. Does that mean our people didn't have, you know, cards? We had cards. We invented paper, so we had to have it before. But we talking about the spirit in which this motherfucker brought into existence. And then you got to understand, we were separated from our culture. Though we was doing it in Africa, we was doing throwing the bones and shit, which is very similar, as my queen pointed out, as these motherfuckers throwing the runes. Okay, but that don't mean throwing bones and throwing runes is the same motherfucking thing. It's not. Okay, the essence and the source in which they generate their energy is two different orientations. These motherfuckers know they calling on Baphomet. They know they calling on Beelzebub. They know they calling on all these crazy ass demons and shit. You know what I'm saying? And calling these motherfuckers into existence. So anybody that know Kabbalah and all these niggas out here in the conscious community is fucking with Kabbalah, and nobody was as heavy in that shit as Madame Blavatsky and this motherfucker right here, Aleister Crowley. Okay, and so, you know, we got to be real with this shit. And so you letting these motherfuckers off into your mind. You feel me? You letting these motherfuckers off into your mind so they can go into the caverns of your mind and lay all type of spell and wicketry in your mind. And you wondering why you failing and shit. You wonder the words that's coming out of your mouth. You empowering demons you don't even know you calling on. You empowering them, and all you had to do is call on them and invoke these motherfuckers, which a lot of motherfuckers do every day. You know what I'm saying? Just with the days of the week, just with, you know, astrology, you know, in many instances, that shit demonic. That's demonology. Because when you look at the planets and shit, who they name Saturn, and you understand the essence of who the fuck he is, and you every time you call on the planet and this, that, and the third, and the, you know, the different zodiac signs, the fucking goat and all that and shit, and niggas saying I'm a Cap, I ain't no motherfucking Capricorn, nigga. I'm a god. I'm a deity, bitch. I'm not no motherfucking goat or none of that. I don't. You got to, you know, to, you know, rewrite the book for in your own favor. They done wrote it in their favor. Now you got to rewrite and call out the deities that's gonna empower you to overthrow their motherfucking ass and empower your deities and your ancestors to overpower their goddamn ancestors and their deity. It's a war with all things of the mind. It's a war between us on all planes of consciousness, not just no one goddamn consciousness. So we see that Ron L. Hubbard, sick Ron L. Hubbard, sick is he ain't sick as Alex did, but he damn close. You know, they always using Aleister Crowley as a guideline. This right here, Jack Parsons. Okay, then this was Aleister Crowley, heir apparent. His heir apparent right here in America, in California, because, you know, Aleister Crowley was in England. Okay, that's where he was. And then he went to France a little bit, but no country really wanted to accept this motherfucker because he was so sick and his resume was laid out. It was an international resume. So ain't no hiding this shit. Okay. And Jack Parsons was a sick motherfucker himself. And he's the one really that founded NASA. He's the one that really founded NASA because they couldn't go to the moon until he invented jet fuel. Okay. And he was a Nazi. He was a goddamn Nazi that came over to America. I don't think he was born in America. He was a fucking Nazi. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't They don't tell you that, you know, when they United States and Russia and all them motherfuckers defeated the Germans, they didn't just, you know, they might have locked up the motherfucking ones that was running it, but the scientists, they kept them motherfuckers. And that's what propelled all them motherfuckers to get nuclear warfare and shit and all this, that, and the third. Russia, Britain, France, United States, that's how they became the earliest nations to have nuclear warfare, because they was the ones that went in there on Germany, okay, and got some of the scientists. Britain got some of the scientists. Russia got some of the scientists. United States got most of the scientists. And France got some of the science. And this is what propelled them motherfuckers to get nuclear warfare. So Jack Parsons was a goddamn Nazi. And so and we're going to show his connection to, you know, his Hitler. You understand? And Aleister Crowley, because Hitler also learned from Madame Blavatsky. And you can go look Hitler up and just put in there. They got that shit all over the internet too. Hitler and the occult. So them motherfuckers was over there into some occultist shit too. And they learned it from Madame Blavatsky. Gandhi learned it from Madame Blavatsky. So it's going to kill motherfuckers. How many of your entertainers from Michael Jackson, he was into that goddamn, he was into it too. I seen he was into Kabbalism too. Okay, just like you see Jay-Z and the rest of these motherfuckers fucking with Maria Abramovich, who was a crazy witch. You know what I'm saying? So to clear this up, Aleister Crowley is a witch. Madame Blavatsky is a witch. Jack Parsons is a witch. Goddamn Ron L. Hubbard is a fucking witch. And his son told on him, and I'm gonna go over that again today. Okay? Let me keep it moving. So you see right here, you know, and I'm gonna touch a little bit of yesterday, and I'm gonna get to the new shit so I can crack niggas' heads. You see right there, Ron L. Hubbard, you know, in some of his last days, he was a fugitive. Where we went over that, he ran from the goddamn government. He was a convicted criminal. Okay, motherfuckers always want to talk about obey the law and all this shit. And he's a convicted goddamn criminal. So I'm talking about the Nation of Islam. And why would you go get a convicted criminal and put him before the goddamn? And not only is he a devil, he's a convicted criminal. So we already know he's off into some crazy shit. He didn't send his peoples up into the FBI to spy. And I don't give a fuck because he did it. But we talking about what levels he would go to try to assume the control and power that he was seeking. You know, to where he would go up in the FBI building and have his minions to look for information that might be, you know, showing a negative light on Ron L. Hubbard and Scientology, and they got busted. So you ain't even a clever cracker. You got busted. You got busted at what the fuck you was doing. And so they convicted the motherfuckers they found and convicted his ass too. But he fled, okay? And so this is the Dianetics. This is the program that the Nation of Islam is trying to bring to the people today, okay? 1978, a fraudulent messiah, L. Ron Hubbard, is convicted of fraud, convicted, and sentenced to 4 years in prison. He had stole $200 million from the church. He died in hiding, a fugitive. Okay?
Now, he could simply say,
now, wait a minute. Now, just to prove that Aleister Crowley knew, and I don't have to, you know, this is coming from his own mouth. Okay? He said that Aleister Crowley is his good friend. And he accredits Aleister Crowley as being one of the foremost scholars to bring the ancient mysticism to the people, okay, and say that this motherfucker did splendid work, okay, splendid work. He gave this motherfucker praise, okay, and as sick as he is, as sick as this motherfucker, he gives him praise, and I want you to hear it from Ron L. Hubbard's own mouth.
He could simply say, I have action. Magician, the magic cults of the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th centuries in the Middle East were fascinating. The only modern work that has anything to do with them is trifle wild in spots, but it's fascinating work in itself, And that's work written by Aleister Crowley, the late Aleister Crowley, my very good friend.
My good friend.
And
my very good friend.
He did himself a splendid piece of aesthetics built around those magic cults. It's a very interesting reading to get a hold of a copy of a book, quite rare, but it can be obtained. The Master Therion, Therion, The Master Therion by Aleister Crowley. He signs himself the Beast, the Mark of the Beast, 666. Very, very something.
So right there, we got facts. We got facts. We didn't put it before the people that this man, Ron L. Hubbard, #1, calls Aleister Crowley his very good friend. And I'm about to show y'all some shit on tonight. Y'all better strap up. Y'all better strap up. I hope Granny ain't in there tonight. Because Granny fell out the goddamn rocking chair. She see some of the shit that I'm going to show tonight. Okay, so y'all got to strap in tonight, family. Okay? So, again, his very good friend, Aleister Crowley, his name is the Great Beast. Okay, the Great Beast. And the crazy shit about it is that his mama called him the Beast. I looked at his documentary and I should have put the doc. As a matter of fact, if you come back to both of these videos, I'm gonna have the documentary in the description. So if you come back, I'm gonna put it in there tonight. So y'all, if y'all want to go see this documentary, and matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on my Facebooks and every motherfucking thing. So y'all niggas can check this shit out. So you can see it for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? How wicked this man was. Now, his mama called him the Beast, and then he himself say, now, 666. He signs his name 666. You see right there, he got the Book of Lies. You understand what I'm saying? And in many of these books is a lot of sick sex magic. And so this, and being real, it was these theosophists, this new age movement that brought the Indian, the Hindu, the yoga. You understand what I'm saying? I love my people. I'm not shooting no shots, but the facts is the motherfucking fact. You can take it or don't take it. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Long as I know it's the truth, it ain't personal. Nigga, look at what the fuck I'm saying and adjust. That's all the fuck I'm gonna say. I don't stop for nothing or no goddamn body when I know it's the truth. I'm not thinking about no personal individual. I'm thinking about the facts on the goddamn table and not telling the truth how these motherfuckers is coming in a covert manner, because both of these motherfuckers work for the goddamn intelligence. Motherfucking Ron L. Hubbard was working for the Navy. You understand? He at one time in intelligence. And then go look at Aleister Crowley. He did the same shit. He also was an agent for Britain, if I'm not mistaken, during World War II. You can look that up. So both of these motherfuckers was in intelligence, okay? They was in, secret intelligence, within their respective governments. And so you see 777, you understand what I'm saying? Kabbalistic writings of Aleister Crowley. And so when you see the Circle 7 Quran and all that good shit, I'm letting you know they got that shit from the occultists. I even went off into the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus Christ and I showed where they got that damn 7 up out of the Circle 7, which in that 7, the Circle 7 represents Jesus Christ. Okay, that was some old occultic shit. Okay, some new age shit. And I'm showing you hands down that majority of these groups out here today that claim to be for the people of black community, organization, and these motherfuckers is knee deep in occultism. And the founders of occultism today, the two major founders, there are other, but the two, most profound of all the occultists, Madame Blavatsky and Aleister Crowley, and I can show they didn't influence damn near every fucking group out here today. And this is why I'm banging so hard, and I'm going to stay banging, because there's a lot of these groups out here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just going to be 100. You know, I'm going to be 100 with you. Okay, let me keep it moving. You see right here, the goatee. Okay, that's some more, you know, Kabbalistic writings. You understand? Ritual, Kabbalistic rituals and shit. So, you know, Alistair brought that Kabbalah. See, it wasn't the goddamn Jews that brought Kabbalah to the Western world. It was the Theosophists, because the Jews wasn't fucking with nobody else. Okay, it was goddamn Madame Blavatsky and the Aleister Crowley's types that even brought Kabbalism to the Western world. Okay, it wasn't a goddamn Jew. I'm just letting you know that. Wait a minute. Let me get my goddamn monitor working right. These motherfuckers trying. Let me get my goddamn monitor working right. I'm still on it. Don't go nowhere. I'm still on it. Let me get my monitor working, family. So, as I'm doing, I can still keep moving. And so you see today, and in the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, the black man is God, and the white man is the devil. God damn it! And today we see that now we got to go to the devil to be taught how to be God. That's some crazy shit right there. We got to go to the devil today to be taught on how to be God. And I'm gonna go over these very serious questions to my family out there, because these is questions coming straight from the supreme wisdom, and those are the teachings that fraud Muhammad supposedly gave Elijah Muhammad. Okay, and one of the questions, what is devil? And the answer was a grafted man, which is made weak and wicked, or any grafted live germ from the original is a devil. And can you reform devil? Listen to that. That's very critical right there. And can you reform devil? The answer is no. All the prophets have tried to reform him, devil, but were unable. So they have agreed that it cannot be done unless we graft him back into the original man, which takes 600 years. So instead of losing time grafting him back, they decided to take him off the planet, whose numbers only 1 to every 11 original people. Okay, so what happened to taking him off the planet? Okay, if you can't graft him back, we're not going to do that. That's going to take too goddamn long. So we're supposed to be taking him off the planet. Okay, and so if you cannot reform him, if you cannot, and we have not reformed him, then he's the devil. And my question is, how the hell is we going to the devil to learn how to be God? That don't make no damn sense. That shit backward is hell to me. So I'm gonna ask the next question. Okay, I'm gonna ask the next question. Let me. I'm trying to get my monitor popping. Can a devil fool a Muslim? Answer: no, not nowadays. No, not nowadays. Well, the question is, if a devil can't fool a Muslim, then how the fuck is Ron L. Hubbard teaching black people today Dianetics and goddamn synthetic Dianetics in Scientology? Either they not Muslims, because you can't fool a Muslim today. You can't fool a Muslim not nowadays. Not nowadays can you fool a Muslim. So if Ron L. Hubbard is up in the goddamn up in the temple teaching black people on how to be God, then goddamn it, y'all must not be Muslim. That's the only thing I can get out of that. That you're not goddamn Muslim. So I'm gonna go right back down to where I was. You understand what I'm saying? Now, as I get on, I'm gonna get right off into this Babylon's working, because that's really where I left off yesterday. And you see, this is Aleister Crowley's sick ass right there. Got a crystal ball in his. He's into the Buddha. He's into the yoga shit. They the ones that brought that shit over here. Okay, that shit ain't been over here that long. Okay, it ain't been over here that long. And they was the ones that brought, and niggas latched on to it. And I love my people. It ain't nothing wrong with you doing no yoga. It ain't nothing wrong with you doing no meditation. And what we are telling people how you are able today to be a part of that movement. Okay, it was these occultists that brought that shit over here. Okay, and so if you ain't conform your your Africanness, because Buddha was an African. Okay, when you look at all them ancient Buddhas, it show a woolly head African. It don't show no bald head, little fat little man that you see today. They didn't chop Buddha up no different than they didn't chop the rest of them goddamn prophets up. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But you know, as we look at the ancient statues, you can see that Buddha had woolly hair. So you can see that the fakes that's over there today that you calling Indians, they the ones laid on the scene. They done did the same things that the Romans and the Christians then did to the ancient wisdom of Africa. Is the same thing them motherfucking Indians and them Aryans and them Muslims over there and that's in India today then did with the ancient wisdom of the Hindu Kush. You understand what I'm saying? The Kushites that came from Africa were the first colonizers over there. So goddamn it, if you don't know that and you still performing your rituals and shit just like one of them crazy ass Hindus over there today, then nigga, you is into occultism just no different than Aleister Crowley or no goddamn body else. And I'm gonna tell you just like that. Okay, and I can pinpoint your ass. Okay, so as I see right here, OTO, you see that right there, rituals and sex magic. Okay, now we about to get off into this ritual, huh? That Ron L. Hubbard and Jack Parsons. Now let me show you what a temple of the OTO, which is Aleister Crowley's temple. You know, this is his blueprint. So wherever you went, this is how the temple would look. So when Ron L. Hubbard went to the Agape Lodge in California that was ran by Jack Parsons, this is the kind, he was right in there looking. He was there. He was, you know, personally there. You understand? Witnessing everything that was going on. And he himself, you attracted to the motherfuckers that's, you know, birds of a feather flock together. He was there for a reason because that was his motherfucking, you know, his calling. You see what I'm saying? And so here again, this is another a Gnostic mask created by Aleister Crowley, and you see they use the obelisk. You understand? They got the pentagram in there, the hexagram. You understand what I'm saying? You see even the checkerboard floor. That's Masonic off top. You already know. You understand what I'm saying? So that show you what the Mason doing. You understand? And Aleister Crowley was a 33rd degree. Ron L. Hubbard was a goddamn Mason. All these freaky motherfuckers, Satanist worshiping motherfuckers is Freemason. So I'm showing you the type of, and this is Aleister Crowley in Italy, in one of those lodges. I got other pictures today. You understand? Showing him doing a ritual to Saturn. And we had already went in on that shit earlier with the holiday to show you that, you know, they offer to that sick worshiper in Saturn is child sacrifice. And Aleister Crowley talked about child sacrifice, and he said the best sacrifice is a child still in the womb of his mother. That's how sick that mother, that's coming out the mouth of Aleister Crowley. So this man taught all the rest of these motherfuckers. So I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. This shit right here is critical. You understand? And I must say that them niggas, the Nation of Islam, I don't know what else to say about y'all niggas. Y'all really have fallen so low, it's no lower you can go. It's really no lower than, it's a wrap on you niggas. Okay, so this is the Abbey of Thelema in Sicily, Italy. Okay, and this is where Aleister Crowley went for a while because shit, didn't nobody else want his ass. Didn't nobody else want it. Okay, the motherfuckers told him he couldn't come in France, they damn sure didn't want him in the United States. Okay? They didn't want him over here. You know, keep your ass where you at. So he ended up in Italy for a while. And he was performing some goddamn rituals over there in that building right there. The building is still standing, but it's collapsing down at this time. But many of his followers all around the world still flock to the Abbey. They go over there, perform rituals and shit in there right now today. Right now today, if you go over there, and don't go over there. Please don't. Don't involve yourself. That shit probably like the Amityville Horror. You go in that motherfucker, it's probably all kind of demons running through that motherfucker. And this is a demon. It's very similar to many aliens that, even Ron L. Hubbard, where he got Izimu, even though he stole that name from an alien in Marvel Comics, it looks very similar to the demon which Aleister Crowley drew in one of his earlier books. And many people believe the gray-haired alien, the big-head alien, is a creation of Aleister Crowley. You understand what I'm saying? Because he was one of the first people to draw, the very similar looking entity that we see today, and we call the alien big-headed. Aleister Crowley drew that shit in the early 1900s. And so you can look at that one and look at Xenu, and that's to the left, that's the one of Scientology. That's the one of Ron L. Hubbard. He looked just like General Zod on Superman, because that's where they patterned in Superman. The founders of Superman patterned a lot of their shit off of Ron L. Hubbard. This is some goddamn science fiction. This is not reality. Okay, they didn't went and got a motherfucking a fucking comic book artist, a fucking comic book writer in Ron L. Hubbard, writing all these crazy ass books and shit, and put him into the minds of African people. And you supposed to go up in here and tell your deepest motherfucking, problems to these people so they can record that shit and keep it on record. And when you don't pay that goddamn money, take that shit right down there to them people and put charges on your silly ass. Man, that's crazy. I wonder if Farrakhan got them what they call that where they put them things on your motherfucking head, with the lie detector, because it ain't nothing but a lie detector. I wonder if he opened up about Malcolm X and Khalid Muhammad to them motherfuckers in Scientology. I wonder if he went up in there and told his deepest dark secrets and shit. Okay, and so to the right is Xenu, the one that was in Marvel Comics. They spell his name E-X-M-U. And then Ron L. Hubbard spells Xenu E-X-E-N-U. Okay? So he changed one letter out of it. But and Xenu, the one to the right in Marvel Comics, come from the fifth dimension. And if I'm not mistaken, goddamn it, Xenu come from the fifth dimension. How is it? And so Marvel Comics and the comic book fans been cut into Ron L. Hubbard about that. So I don't want y'all to think, oh, Seti, no, they've been cut into him about it. This shit is all old news. And so my question is, how can you go get a motherfucker with this much controversy on the books, on his resume, that, from the early, 50s on down, you cannot clean it up. Okay, now you fucking with him today, and then you don't want to you supposed to bring out all the fucking information on this man. If you're going to bring the minds of the people to this motherfucker, you got to put this whole resume out there. And I wonder why you didn't do that. Because if people would have known this sick motherfucker was fucking with Aleister Crowley and doing all these sex rituals, goddamn it, I don't think they would have, unless they sick just like his ass. Okay, now look at this. This is some other Aleister Crowley, and you see he got the hood on. We just did Mardi Gras, and I told y'all niggas. You understand what I'm saying? That all of this shit is intertwined, and so he got the hood on. No, it looked just like the Ku Klux Klan hood. Looked just like the Ku Klux. Looked just like the mystic crew of Comus. You understand that down there, and who in charge a large part of the Mardi Gras parade. You see what I'm saying? And Aleister Crowley, you can see it. He's supposed to be doing a ritual of Saturn. Okay, he's in there doing the red. And they got them goddamn pentagrams on their back with all them goddamn rituals and different signs inside them pentagrams. Okay, now look at this. This is another comic book. And this is an old comic. I don't know what date it was, but it said Rocket Scientist of Satan, Jack Parsons. So I went and got some old, and you can see Babylon is on there. So they talking about that fucking ritual, and it looked like goddamn Ron L. Hubbard down in the boat because he got on that goddamn captain hat. And to the left at the bottom, you see Aleister Crowley. Okay, so they've been going in on these crazy crackers. They've been exposing them. So I got to go and do the research and bring it to the people and let y'all know that the majority of the groups out here that's claiming to be for the people, the Moor Science Temple, the goddamn Nation of Islam, and a lot of these Wiccan goddamn Kemetic Wiccans and black witches and all this shit, all of these motherfuckers is down with these sick ass beasts. Somebody got to tell me. And if you do not like the fact that I'm bringing to the people, you can get your bitch ass up out of here. Right now, we don't give a fuck about you. Bye, get ghost. We still gonna prosper and develop, highly develop without your ass. We don't need none of you motherfuckers. Matter of fact, it's good that you go because you the motherfucker that's holding us back. You understand? Y'all won't call these niggas on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Catholic Church been raping them boys, and it's a whole lot of other churches been raping boys and girls. And what we see going on with R. Kelly been going on. He ain't the first one to do it. They've been doing it. Okay, it's the culture of the Western world. So you cannot, pinpoint no one motherfucker. If you're gonna chop the whole culture. This is why most of our teachers told us to separate from this shit, because there is no, you thinking you gonna stamp it out because it's in their genes, it's in their spirit. And so as long as you intertwine, it will always be they hunting for your kids. God damn it, that's in their genes to love little boys, little girls. They showed the motherfucker that's supposed to be Aquaman. We seen the video, and they don't have no fear because the sickness is so strong. He on camera. He on motherfucking camera. Got his hand on a little girl chest, rubbing on her chest on the motherfucking camera. Somebody should have came out the left or the right and knocked his ass out right there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, motherfucker put his hand on my baby, bitch, I'm killing your ass. Let me chill out. Let me chill out. You understand what I'm saying? I'm getting into that Seti spirit. You know what I'm saying? And so, you see right here, Jack Parsons. This is a news report. They got the Antichrist. Okay, now this is the book where they got the ritual, the moon, Babylon working. They got it out of Aleister Crowley's book, The Moon Child. And if you look right up under the goddess or the demon goddess, you'll see the baby trying to come, right up under her. And so that's the baby they trying to bring about through this sex ceremony, this sex ritual, which we're going to get off into. Okay, and you see right here another news report, the eye beginning of Ron Hubbard's career. And this is in 1969, so I don't want nobody to try to clean it up. And you see right there, Aleister Crowley to the left, you see Ron L. Hubbard to the right. Now, they say that Jack Parsons, while he blew his goddamn ass up. Many people believe he was assassinated. I happened to be researching and I found this. I think it's true. It don't look like a made up. And when I read, what happened to him, they did say he blew half his motherfucking face off. So he was down there fucking with some rocket fuel or something, and the shit blew up on him, or they assassinated him. One of the two. Okay, we're looking at Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot deck. That's the first Egyptian deck of the tarot in the Western world that you see today. Okay, so if you got that motherfucking deck, you need to burn that bitch right now, because there ain't no way you got no good readings coming out of no shit like that. Get the fuck out of here. This sick motherfucker, doing all this demon worshiping and all this demonic conjuring, and you got his motherfucking deck. Ain't nothing wrong with the family, you know, doing some divine work, but do it in the ancestors, you know, in the essence of the ancestors. You don't call on no goddamn demons and shit. And even the mind that created is very significant. You come out better creating your own. You understand what I'm saying? If you got a terrorist that has some Africans, you know what I'm saying, that come from your source and your essence, and y'all got the same ancestors, then you can work from, you know, you can work your magic. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about divine essence, from the divine essence. But do not be out here with no sick shit created by no sick individuals, because you ain't gonna have no good essence come up out of that. Okay? Atlantis, Aleister Crowley. You see what I'm saying? We talking about Atlantis. All these niggas that's talking about Atlantis and Lemuria, they not gonna tell you that these new age motherfuckers introduced them to that shit. You dumb motherfucker. Y'all niggas ain't playing with no, you know, no lightweight niggas. We know you niggas now. You've been exposed. Atlantis by Aleister Crowley. Them goddamn new age theosophists is the ones that introduced them niggas to Atlantis. Paul, what's his name? Manly P. Hall, Madame Blavatsky. You understand what I'm saying? She the one brought them root races and Lemuria and Atlantis. She was the one that brought that shit. How powerful is this woman? When I looked at the culture and I started lining up all the shit that she had brought, I said, God damn. Man, listen here, that bitch got heavy influence on the Western world, man. Be real about it. That bitch got heavy influence on the Western world. You know what I'm saying? To the point, man, she damn near up there, you know what I'm saying, with the goddamn Bible and shit. You know, just to be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Because most people then kind of diverted from that shit and went to the occult. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that it was, you know, it was the way to go. You know what I'm saying? So you got all these different occult organizations, and when you add them up, you understand what I'm saying? You're talking about 100 million people or more. You ain't talking about a little lightweight group. You talking about 100 million motherfuckers when you deal with all the occult groups on the planet, from the Kabbalists to the Sufis, to the Wiccan, and even Mormons and goddamn, you know, that's a cult. That's a cult. Them motherfuckers is a cult. They got their movement from Madame Blavatsky. They a cult. Bottom goddamn line. They a cult. They no difference than the goddamn more scientists, the Mormons and I don't know about the Jehovah's Witness too, but I know the Mormons is more cult. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pinpoint all them groups and line they bitch ass up. Okay, let me keep it moving. Okay, again, we're showing you the sex magic. So now, here we go. You see these three? Let's get off into this ritual called Babylon working. Let me get on off into this shit called Babylon working. Here you go. Bring it on up. I got you niggas' number today. Now, starting here. The Babylon working was a series of magical ceremonies or rituals performed from January to March 1946 by author, pioneer, rocket fuel scientist, and occultist Jack Parsons and Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard. This ritual was essentially designed to manifest an individual incarnation of the archetype divine feminine called Babylon. The project was based on the ideals of Aleister Crowley and his description of a similar project in his 1917 novel Moonchild. So Aleister Crowley was out there very early. You know, he had, even though I seen some of his books in the 50s, Shit, he was out there before the Moral Science Temple. He was out there before the Moral Science Temple was even on the scene. So I'm just being real, just to show you the dates. That nigga was already out there on that crazy shit. Okay? Now, let's go down here to where it says the Babylon workings ritual. When Parsons declared that the first of the series of rituals was complete and successful, he almost immediately met Marjorie Cameron in his own home and regarded her as the elemental that he and Hubbard had called through the ritual. Soon Parsons began the next stage of series, an attempt to conceive a child through sexual magic workings. Although no child was conceived, this did not affect the result of the ritual to that point. Parsons and Cameron, whom Parsons now regarded as the Scarlet Woman, Babylon, called forth by the ritual, soon married. The rituals performed drew largely upon rituals in sex magic described by English author and occult teacher Aleister Crowley. Crowley was in correspondence with Parsons during the course of the Babylon working and warned Parsons of his potential overreaction to the magic he was performing while simultaneously deriding Parsons' work to others. Okay, let's go down. Oh, they didn't get off it to, damn, I want to get off it to where he actually, you understand what I'm saying? I want to get off into where they said this nigga, what the fuck he actually did. You understand what I'm saying? I thought it was here, but it's not. You understand what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I'm not gonna wait a minute. Matter of fact, and this is another news report. And I'm gonna read this. This uncanny convergence of science and mysticism was facilitated by the rocket pioneer genius and founder of California Tech Jet Propulsion Laboratory, John Whiteside Parsons. In the years just prior to the Second World War, Jack Parsons and a handful of his Caltech buddies were working for propulsion. Parsons' rocket projected limped along a shoestring budget until his efforts drew serious attention from the Defense Department. Thanks to the war, his research expanded into a major rocket design enterprise that will become known as the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California, which in turn developed a vital association with more advanced space rocket design proposed by the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA. But Jack Parsons was possessed with extraordinary ideas that sought far loftier heights than mere space rocket design. Parsons was fascinated by the occult, and in 1941, he was joined to the Pasadena chapter of Ordo Templi Orientis, Aleister Crowley secret society. Not long after, Parsons took over the Agape Lodge himself. Observing Parsons' natural aptitude for ritual sex magic, called Thelema, the membership saw him as a potential successor to the great beast, Aleister Crowley himself, whom Parsons addressed as as most beloved father. Okay, so that just show you the connection between Jack Parsons and Aleister Crowley, and later on Ron L. Hubbard. Now I think this one gonna drop the bomb on this motherfucker. Okay, I think this one gonna drop the bomb on it. I think it started right down here. Let me see if I can blow this shit up. Let me see if I can blow it up some more. Okay, it started right here. Sometime later, Parsons and Hubbard engaged in a mission entitled Babylon Working. The goal was to produce the Moon Child, a being who embodies physical and spiritual deity, but not inhabited by a human soul. This being is also referred to as a magical child, essentially designed to manifest an individual incarnation of the archetypal divine feminine called Babylon. This process draws heavily from rituals and magic that Crowley derived from the Babylonian Ishtar and the Great Whore from the biblical book of Revelation. Let me get down here. Damn, do it. Let me come on. Where is that shit at? I want y'all to hear this shit. This might not be it. It might be another one. Let me go. Let me see. Might be this one. Keep going so y'all can get this shit. Let me get to it. Here you go, right here. On the Halloween night, 1968, Jack Parsons and a woman disciple conducted a black magic satanic ritual called Babylonian Working in a vain attempt to invoke the Antichrist and produce a moon child, a serpent seed offspring. Shortly afterwards, Parsons was killed in what was claimed to be an accidental explosion in his home. The FBI quickly moved in and mysteriously seized all his records and notes. Now, I got a whole lot of shit up here, and one part of it I need to see. This might not be it. It might be another. Here you go. Right here. Here we go. I keep banging. You see, and see how much of this shit they got up on there at. Exclusively Scientology's Big Gay Problem, Part 3, was founder L. Ron Hubbard bisexual. Okay, and this was in September 23rd, 2011. Okay, let me zoom in. See, let me zoom in. We getting down to it. See, I keep firing. I got it all lined up. When you got the goddamn bombs, you just keep firing. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Right here. Here and there after leaving Scientology, I would be told or reading things that allowed me to continue to connect the dots about Ron L. Hubbard, such as the Babylon Working, 1946 sex magic ritual that Hubbard participated in with Jack Parsons, rocket scientist and fellow follower of Aleister Crowley, as described by Richard Messenger in Book of Lies, the Disinformation Guide to Magic and the Occult. Parsons used his magical wand, okay? Now, you know what the magical wand is. Okay, that's his phallus. Okay, to whip up a vortex of energy so the elemental would be summoned. Translated into plain English, Parsons jerked off in the name of spiritual advancement, while Hubbard, referred to as the scribe in the diary of the event, scanned the astral plane for signs and visions. Okay, let me come down. This ritual is very, by every description I could find, homosexual in nature. Aha, I thought. Finally, I had an explanation to Hubbard's apparently lifelong crusade against homosexuality. That's crazy. So here it shows that that man sat in a room. Let me come out. Let me come out. Let me come out so I can see my family out there. Let me come out so I can see my family. Hold on, fam. I got so many goddamn screens up. I put one goddamn screen down. Here you go, way down here. So I got to clear this up. So this man, Jack Parsons, when they doing this ritual, he got some tablets on the table, and he's sitting up there jacking the fuck off. And this nigga, Ron L. Hubbard, he over there supposedly, in an astral projection, looking for the spirit of the motherfucker they summoning. You see what I'm saying? So he in the room with the motherfucker. He in the room with the man while he doing all this sexual deviant shit. This shit is on record, man. And even Scientology, they trying to clean the shit up. But the shit was on record. It's on record. You understand? By more than one motherfucker. And so these is his own people. And so when you got, and like I say, when you type in Babylon working, they got that shit all over the internet. You can go all on YouTube. You can go all in. And so when you got a motherfucker that's blue, they done blew this, and they been blowing his ass up since the 50s. So you imagine they got thousands of fucking news reports on this. Why would you go get this motherfucker, man, and bring this motherfucker to the minds of the people? You know what? Let me plug my computer in. Let me do that right now. That shit was, them motherfuckers, they sad. Them niggas is seriously sad. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about what the fuck the Farrakhan, man, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck what you done, nigga. That shit been erased. That shit been erased for this shit. Straight up. You can go look it. It's called Babylon Workings. And you can go look it up, and you can come back next time and put it in and expose. If y'all get any information, what y'all should do, if y'all stay with the general, if you come back the next day and shit, just keep the links. I know I got it in there where you can't drop. I don't know if I got it in there where you can't drop links, because some niggas just come in there and put all type of garbage in there, and I don't want that. You understand what I'm saying? But you could drop it in there, and if I tell my moderators, if the shit legit, to make sure that it show up. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to watch every fucking thing to show up on this channel, because I'm not gonna be responsible for no dumb shit. So right there, I'm showing you and proving that this man was, Thelema of Aleister Crowley, is a sex, cult. That's what it is. A demonic sexual cult. And I'm not gonna, let me get right back to the smoke. I ain't coming up off of these niggas. Let me line this shit up where I need it. Okay. Yep, right here. And then I'm gonna let me look, and then I'm gonna come down right there. Okay. I'm good. I just needed to see where I can get my bearings. Now, bear in mind, you about to see some shit, and I want y'all niggas, you to maintain, because when I go hard, I go hard. I got to show and prove to the people. Black power to all my family out there. Thank you for your support. I don't show up, I blow up. Straight up. Let me get my monitor back up. Boy, that cold water sure do a nigga good, boy. Ain't never coming up off these niggas. Yeah, and then nigga signing a billion, and he turn nigga, and then if you sign a contract with the Scientology, when you die, it's 1 billion years. So you got to, every time you come back, nigga, you got to go back to work for Scientology. Ain't that crazy? What kind of motherfucker would even conceive some shit like that? God damn, nigga. Yeah, man, you done made a motherfucker a fucking eternal slave. Even if you resurrect and come back to this bitch, whoever you come back as, you got to still work for Scientology. How sick is that? All right, let's keep it moving, family. Because, you know, I started what my jump off was at. 9:30. Okay. So damn, I've been moving, but I ain't stopping tonight. I'm gonna move and it's gonna be hot. So y'all just stay. I ain't got to, and when I end, it's gonna be high power. Okay? It's gonna be, I'm gonna end with that fire. So don't leave. Don't eat, because when I end, that's gonna shake your motherfucking world. Okay? It's gonna make your ass get up and say, I got to do something about this. Okay? So let me start right here. Look at this. Look at this beast. This is Aleister Crowley right there doing his yoga. Okay? Doing his motherfucking yoga. Okay? I want y'all to see. This is your man, Aleister Crowley, who bought the yoga. So if you're out there touching your motherfucking toes and bending your back and doing all that, I'm just letting you know this is the father of your movement. Wait a minute. It ain't gonna show nothing, but I'm just letting you know. Look at this sick motherfucker. It ain't showing nothing, so, you know, but look at it. This is the sick motherfucker Aleister Crowley out there doing yoga, y'all. Okay, I ain't gonna weigh on it too much, but I just wanted to show y'all that, to show you, nigga, where you getting all this sick shit from. All these niggas, the so-called yoga movement started from the occultists, nigga. They was the ones that brought that shit over here from India. They brought that Hinduism, they brought all the Hindu mysticism and the gypsy mysticism from over there to the West. Okay? Had to come hard. Some people out there say I'm dead. Okay? You might be, but I'm gonna bring you back to life in just a minute now. Okay? Atlantis, Manly P. Hall, another a Luciferian of the Masonic Lodge. And he was like one of the other top Masons. You know, he wasn't as profound as Madame Blavatsky and Aleister Crowley, but he right there. He would probably be in the top 5. Manly P. Hall, okay? The man who chose evil, okay? This is another news report, Aleister Crowley. And remember, this is L. Ron Hubbard's very good friend, okay? Who he say created so many splendid works. You understand? It says London, December 1, Rutgers. Edward Aleister Crowley, better known as Alexander Crowley, better known as Aleister Crowley, author and poet, who was an alleged practitioner of black magic and blood sacrifice, died today in Hastings at the age of 12. Okay? Okay, this is when he died. So this is in Britain. Okay, so right there, they letting you know he practiced in blood sacrifice. Okay? And so this is some of the women in his lodge over there. I don't know if that's in Italy. You see the numerology over there. This is London, the Sunday Express, Aleister Crowley's orgies in Sicily. Woman's account of his last visit to London, the B666, bestial orgies in Sicily. Cakes of goat's blood and honey. Do you see that shit, man? And so this is Jack Parsons' most beloved father, and this is L. Ron Hubbard introduced into this by Jack Parsons, who is Aleister Crowley's heir apparent. Again, an astounding secrets of the devil worshippers' mystic love cult. Now, let me go on down here. And so again, so this is, what's that motherfucker name? Ozzy Osbourne. You see what I'm saying? And he's sticking his tongue out. He bit the head off the back and shit. He got that shit from Aleister Crowley. So he influenced a lot of that rock and roll and shit. He influenced a lot of that Woodstock era where they was getting high, doing all type of LSD and all of that shit. Aleister Crowley promoted that shit. He even got a book called Cocaine. See him right there? See Kiss? Right, sticking his tongue out. And then he got that shit from my Cali because they got that shit from them theosophists that had went to India. But in this instance, he got it from Aleister Crowley. Okay? So motherfucker in Kiss is got his motherfucking tongue sticking out like my Cali. Let me move on. So you see him right there. You know, you see him with that hand under the chin, showing you that they connected to the lodge. Okay, they connected to the lodge. Now this is the demon. Now most people, you know, will look at it. They think that, you know, that's the image that they use for most of the aliens today. But this is an actual drawing of Aleister Crowley. Okay, this is an actual drawing of Aleister Crowley. It was done like in 1912, 1917, whatever date, very early. And most people assume that this became the iconic blueprint for the gray-haired beings that most of these niggas is using out here today. Let me get past that. We got on them niggas yesterday. Let me come down here, you know what I'm saying, where I need to be, right here. Okay, so when you look at the gray-haired aliens today, it's very similar to the drawing of Aleister Crowley's demon. Okay, and so when you go into even Hitler, as we went off into Hitler, going all off into goddamn space, Madame Blavatsky. Okay, the Hitler was already into the occult. He was into UFOs before, you know, most of these niggas was into UFOs, talking about they seeing aliens, the wheel, and I'm not gonna get into that. Now, Ron Hubbard, I keep switching it up. It don't make no difference. You understand what I'm saying? But he's Ron Hubbard said Izino came to Earth in a damn, he wasn't in no circular space. He said a DC-8 aircraft is what it looked like. With, you know, that this Izino came to Earth in. So he came to Earth, damn near, the only thing, it didn't have no fans on the side. Okay? So I guess the motherfucker just glided into Earth. You know what I'm saying? So you see here, Aleister Crowley with his Egyptian regalia on, a demonic motherfucker, even got the leopard skin that our African chiefs wear. So this is where most of you got to understand that the ancient Egypt of the African-centered scholars is not the same ancient Egypt of the occult. Okay, the Egypt of goddamn Moor Science Temple, the Nation of Islam, is the occult Egypt. It is not the African-centered Egypt of our scholars. And so y'all niggas cannot be lured in every time y'all niggas see a goddamn Ankh or a Kepera or even Tahuti or none of that, because they have co-opted many of our deities, and this is only a conquest through assimilation, okay? It's not the same representation as that of the ancients, of our ancestors. Okay, now when you go to Scientology, you see that the pyramid that's in Scientology, that's right there above one of their speakers, that's the pyramid of the occult. That's the pyramid of Aleister Crowley. This is L. Ron Hubbard, who influenced him. Okay, so he took many of the same symbols that Aleister Crowley that had in his Agape Lodge, where he was in there, and he saw all the rituals, all the symbolism, and he took a lot of that and added it to Scientology. Now, when you're looking at that iron cross, you have to look in the back. You see that starburst, okay? You see that starburst, nigga. That a lot of even in the church, you will see IHS, and then you will see the sunburst, okay? But that's not Ra ID. That's Lucifer, okay? Because Lucifer is the replacement of Ra, okay? It's light, but it's not you know, it can't be sunlight because goddamn it, it'll peel their ass. So they didn't mystify some weak demon to take the place of Amun Ra. So when you see that sun burst back there, and then you come over and see that, you know, when you looking at the cross of Scientology, you see the four spikes coming out. Those are the same spikes coming out the damn hermetic cross. You looking right at it. Man, they ass is busted, man. They ass is busted. And that's Aleister Crowley's cross. I showed you that cross. Gerald Gardner, that's the cross of the Hermetic Dawn. That was the first occult group that Aleister Crowley was a member of. So if you see the four, you know, the four spikes coming out the cross, you understand what I'm saying? To the left of the Scientology and look in the middle, you will see the spikes coming out the goddamn the cross of the Hermetic Dawn. Okay, and then you go look at the sunburst of the Iron Cross of the Nazis, and you see it's the same sunburst. You understand what I'm saying? Coming out the cross of Scientology. Okay, well, let me keep it moving. So this is the cross of the Holy Dawn, of the Golden Dawn, and not holy, the Golden Dawn, and that's Mathers. He was one of the heads of the Golden Dawn, and he was there when Aleister Crowley, him and Aleister Crowley, tried to seize the whole goddamn organization from the rest of the members, and they end up collapsing that motherfucker to where it just, you know, it just broke up. You know what I'm saying? But you see right there, he got the damn leopard skin on too. That's where Aleister Crowley got it from. He got it from the Golden Dawn. So that's they cross. Okay, and like I said, you can go right over here and you can see the spikes coming out the cross in the middle of the Hermetic Dawn, and go to the left and you see them same four spikes coming out the cross of Scientology. Okay, now there it is. That's a better look. So you can see it. You can see it right there. You can see the goddamn spikes coming out the goddamn cross, which is wings. That's Lucifer. I'm gonna show you that's Lucifer. And I mean, and in the middle of the Hermetic Dawn, or the cross of the Golden Dawn, you see the rose in there, because the Hermetic, the Hermetic order of the Golden Dawn came out of the Rosicrucians. Just like I say, religion come out of religion, come out of religion, come out of religion. Occult organization come out of occult organization, come out of occult organization. So you see, the Hermetic order of the Golden Dawn came out of the Rosicrucian, and they kept the rose on their cross. Okay, they kept it right there in the middle. And so that's to the right is the cross of the Rosicrucians. And you can see that is in the center of the cross of the Hermetic Dawn, showing that one come out of the other. That's how most religions could, you know, they come out of an older religion. They keep some of what they had from the older religion, and then they add something new. Okay, and if you look, you can see the spikes even in the cross of the Rosicrucian is the same four spikes coming out of the damn cross of the damn Scientology. Okay, and we went over this. You look at the left arm of the cross of the Hermetic Dawn, and you see the red and you see the green. And then look at the goddamn flag of Morocco, man. I say, damn, y'all. Y'all motherfuckers is done for, man. This shit right here is too profound. Is your lying eyes fooling you? I made none of this. I lined it up. I did the research now. Nobody put it together like the general put it together. And I'm still working on this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so you got the Stella Matutina, which means morning star. I don't know if that's in Spanish or not. I'm gonna look that up. You understand what I'm saying? But it means morning star, which is Lucifer. And you see the sunburst, and you can see it's damn near the same cross, showing y'all that that's Lucifer. Now, wait a minute. It's like it's supposed to be some more crosses in there. It is. It is. It is. Let me come down here. And then I'm going to come back up to there to, oh, wait. That's going to be some of my ending shit. So when you see up there on the stage of the Scientology, you see that goddamn flame. We went over that shit, even when we was dealing with Yule and shit, where they got them half deity. Even when you're talking about the eternal flame of Greece. But that's Masonic. Okay, that's Masonic. When you go to the Masons, they got that same fucking torch. Okay, I'm showing you who these niggas. So when I say that Farrakhan is a goddamn Mason, and I showed him, a lot of people say he ain't no, and he fucking with Masons. Every time you turn around, he fucking with a goddamn Mason. Get the hell out of here. He supposed to be exposing Masons. He affiliated with nothing but goddamn Masons. So you see right here to the left, that's the torch of Scientology, and to the right is the torch of Freemason. Then the globe. If you look at Freemason, they got them two pillars with the globes on the top of them. And you see him with his right hand touching on the globe. And I'm going to show you where them Masons use their right hand to touch on, the end of a table or whatever. So you see, in the middle, that's old Wesley Muhammad. Obviously, he's a Mason. It's obvious. You see the police, the fraternal order of police, and to the left, you see John Travolta, who is one of the lead members of Scientology. All them niggas is Masons. Fuck out of here. I'm going in on you niggas tonight. Ain't getting away from me. Look at this shit. And so Hitler in the same goddamn prediction as all the rest of them. Come on, family. Come on, family. Wake up today. Wake up today. Wake up today. Let me keep it moving. So you see the OT symbol of the Scientology, okay, and which stands for, what is that it stand for? Damn, Pharaoh had told me that it's a level in Scientology. I'll look it up. But you see that it ain't nothing but the Kepler beetle, okay? When you look at the T and, in a circle, in an oval, not a circle, but an oval, that represents the Kepler rock. And then you see the intertwining like around it, which represents the wings. That's all it represents. Let me come out so I can line this shit up. Let me bring this up here so I can get it back up there where that globe was. Let me get back up there where that globe was. I'm working out on you niggas. I ain't gonna let you niggas get away from me. Hell no, I ain't never coming up off you niggas. Right here. Right here. And then I'm gonna matter of fact, I'm gonna make it right here in front of your ass so you can see the general at work. Nigga, I see shit even while I'm doing the goddamn lecture, make me want to stop and goddamn put it together for you. So I can show you the Mason in this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? There you go. I'm gonna make it right there in your face. Nigga, I'm just showing you how my mind works. Nigga, and so you see it right there. If you can't see it, motherfucker, too bad. Get your bitch ass off. You ain't got the kind of mind we need. We need great minds. We need great minds. And I could put his bitch ass in there too, but I don't need to right now. You know what I'm saying? So you see him on the globe. You understand? They use that goddamn right hand. That's a Masonic posture. Let me put it in there. That's Masonic posture right there. You see what I'm saying? Then you come over here with the new founded. I got to get his name. I had his name on my tongue, but it didn't lost me, but it'll come right back to me. Anybody know that motherfucking name? God damn it. Then, throw it in there. You see what I'm saying? He's a Mason. He's a goddamn Mason. And I can prove that hands fucking down. Wait a minute. Let me keep where I'm at. Let me get my bearing. Let me get my goddamn bearing. Because I got so many goddamn slides, it's unbelievable. Now, let me go over this again. So when I get ready to hit these last ones, I'm getting ready to go on out. I'm getting ready again. This show you again the Lucifer. I got to show you this one. So you see, that's Lucifer. And then when you look at the motherfucking cross, how you gonna tell me you don't understand? Stella Matutina, Morning Star, That's Lucifer. The star of Scientology is Lucifer. Man, listen here, man. Y'all niggas better wake up. Y'all niggas better wake up. Y'all niggas better wake the fuck up. Okay? This man following the biggest demon worshiping motherfucker. Parsons is called the goddamn Antichrist. Gerald Gardner is the founder of Wiccan. Understand, y'all, nigga, this is who they fucking with. Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, and goddamn and the witches. All of them is all on one goddamn team. Now let me go back down here so I can start hitting hard. I'm going out with the atom bomb now. Now we already said that Jack Parsons, with his, they all following behind Aleister Crowley. We're going out with a bang, y'all, and I have to do this so y'all can see this shit, okay? So y'all can see this. Now, this is his Jack Parsons, his wife, his first wife, Helen Parsons. Now, Helen went on a trip, and goddamn it, when she got back, Jack Parsons was fucking with her sister. Now, the sister is to the right. And they damn near look like twins almost. Helen Parsons to the left and Sarah to the right, okay? And so when Helen went off on a trip for, I don't know, some weeks, she came back. Oh, Sarah had her clothes on and had doing the rituals and every motherfucking thing. And Jack said, I don't want you no more, Helen. So that show you the sexual perversion in all of them motherfuckers. They ain't no such thing as marriage. Goddamn Aleister Crowley spoke against marriage. And that motherfucker say, do what thou wilt. And so goddamn it, Jack Parsons did what he willed, and he dumped Helen and got with Sarah. And then Ron Hubbard, both of these, however it go, when he came to the lodge, he's older than old Jack. And so he worked moves on everybody in the goddamn lodge, including Sarah. Helen then left his ass. So he thought he was doing something big by leaving his wife for Sarah, and then L. Ron Hubbard come on the scene and take his mistress and his money, because they went into some type of business. They supposed to be buying yachts and shit to sell and whatever. And they end up riding off with the nigga yachts and all his money and his honey, and left his ass broke to where he had to close down the Agape Live. And that crippled Aleister Crowley. It crippled him. So you see him right here. Riding off with Sarah Northrop Hollister, okay, which was Helen Parsons' sister. And this was Jack Parsons' mistress. Now, I had to show you that. Now, you look closely at Ron Hubbard riding off with Jack Parsons' woman. Now, remember that. That's his mistress. Okay, that's not his wife. That's his mistress. And you can see Ron Hubbard riding off into the sunset on the man yacht with his woman. Now, let's get busy. Hold up now. Here we go. Now today, the man that, that really the icon of Scientology is that motherfucker right there, Tom Cruise. I think him and John Travolta be falling out because John Travolta wanted that limelight that Tom Cruise is getting, but he didn't get it, okay? And so Tom Cruise is bringing in a lot of motherfucking stars into Scientology, right? Wait a minute. Oh, they bringing all these top actors and musicians into science. And so we see now that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith is now fucking around with Scientology and old Tom Cruise. Let's keep it moving. You see these niggas? Huh? They up there, you know, all lovey-dovey and shit. Mind me a lot like what the fuck Jack Parsons and L. Ron Hubbard and Aleister Crowley and all the sex shit. Look at this shit. Now look at the woman off to the left. She frowning like a motherfucker at their ass. Look at her. She looking at like, man, what the fuck is going on here? But let me keep, I'm warming you up now, family. I'm warming you up. Now you see old Will, he got the lion paw. He got the lion paw right there, the grip of the lion's paw. So you know right there he's a Mason. So you already know he already been in the Luciferian occult. He already been into the Baphomet. He already rode the goat. He already did the shameful kiss, and we went over that. If you don't know what the shameful kiss is, I might have to show you one last time, just so you niggas don't keep doing this shit. Okay? Look at this. Look at that right there. Look at that. Y'all look at that now. Wait a minute. Man, it looked like he right up on the ass, man. That ain't the only one. I'm just being real. It looked like he right up on the ass. Am I lying, is my lying eyes fooling me? Is your lying eyes fooling your family? Let me keep it moving. Look at this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, that nigga got a big smile on his motherfucking face. It looked like he might have hit old Jada, dog. I'm just being 100 with you, family. So, you know, as you know and get into the background of what these motherfuckers is doing and what background they come from, all the sexual rituals that they performing behind the scene. Now it's time to expose these motherfuckers for who they are. You understand? It's time because, like I said, it ain't just no motherfucking R. Kelly. It's all these motherfuckers. They all wicked. They all nasty. And so don't go to sleep if you feel, oh, they indict R. Kelly, then you can go to sleep. That's a goddamn lie. There's goddamn millions in motherfucking R. Kellys out there right now that been lining up babies every day for the last 100, 200 years. And ain't nobody moved on them. So to focus on one motherfucker is to take the eye off the ball. It's the Eurocentric Western culture. You must indict that. That's what you got to indict. That's why I say we got to come up off the white man titty. There is no way that we can be together because it's in y'all DNA to be the fucking way that y'all live. That's what I'm saying. I'm not done now. I'm not done. Let's come on down here. Let's come down here now. Let's come on down here. Let's come on down here. So we can see some Negro. And I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that. Matter of fact, here you go. Let me see what the new founder. Mischievous. That's the new motherfucker. And his daddy came out on him. Just like Ron L. Hubbard children and wives came out on him. Mischievous. His name is David Mischievous. Okay? Mischievous as Mischievous. Ron Mischievous. Okay? A Mason, a motherfucker. And then you see the Hebrew and shit all around the goddamn pyramid. So you know he in the Kabbalah and all that other shit. They got goddamn Scientology in Israel. So you know they into Kabbalism and Talmud and all that other shit. So I'm glad I came to that. And then showing you some of the niggas off into Scientology. Matter of fact, wait a minute. Is that one of the guys? Wait a minute. That's one of their members. Okay, I almost thought it was one of the Fruit of Islam, but I'm going to show you that any goddamn way. You see that? They letting Europeans into the Fruit of Islam. Okay, there you go. Right there. The nigga got his goddamn certificate. Right there. Got his goddamn certificate from mosque, I don't know what mosque that is, 31, I think, Savior's Day Gift Award. Okay, Muhammad Mosque. And this nigga name, Robert Muhammad. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Presented to Robert Muhammad. So I don't know if the white boy presenting the brother, because I know that white boy, god damn, dog, that's crazy, but he got on the Fruit of Islam uniform. So I know he ain't giving the brother no goddamn award, because that's even worse. Okay, they got them motherfuckers in there giving out goddamn awards. That's a goddamn shame. That's a goddamn shame. So, wait a minute. Let's come on down here and get into this. So for motherfuckers, now I done showed y'all niggas this shit. Now look at this. This is the Nation of Islam. This is in California. Okay, so they say they not pushing Dianetics. Do this look like they not pushing Dianetics? For any motherfucker out there, does this not look like they pushing Dianetics? I got to go hard today, man. I got to go hard today. Whoever it hurt, it just goddamn hurt. You know, maybe my family, I ain't gonna disrespect nobody. Maybe they didn't know. You know, our family love, you know, Farrakhan to the point they just pick up where he say pick up. So I'm just gonna assume that they do not know. Because if they knew this got the background of the founders of these people, I can't see them saying that they Muslim and get up there. You see, you got the cross up there and everything. It's a satanic cross. It's not the cross of even what they call Christianity. It's their cross. And we done already showed you it's Lucifer. And wait a minute. What's that nigga name? Is that Jeffrey? That's Jeffrey. What's that nigga name? Put a name in there, y'all. Put a name in there. What's this nigga name right here, man? I done forgot his name. Rizza. Ah! And look at him. He up there. A mason. Yeah, look, he got his hands up there just like a mason. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga Jeffrey the goddamn giraffe up there. And, you know, and wait a minute. Look at him. Now, maybe my brothers don't know. I'm not going to, like I say, it's hard for, if you was going to push that shit that hard, you should have went and did some goddamn research. You understand? That's part of being in the movement, that our family should be researchers, okay? Look at this. Look at this. Now, I'll put that up there. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? You might as well get your ass up there, you understand, and stand behind that goddamn rainbow shit or these goddamn fruity peoples. If you just ain't gonna do no research and just get up on the stage in front of any motherfucking thing and do not do no research, you might as well have got up there in front of the goddamn Rainbow Coalition. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Old Gang. Old Gang was out there too. Look at this. Okay, right there in the mosque. Right there in the temple, I mean. So they teaching Scientology in the temple. Okay? They up in the temple. Now this out in California. Look at all our peoples out there. Look at all our peoples out. Now it's out there for peace. And most people gonna say, God damn. But see, don't you understand? That's the cheese on the track. Because most people want peace, but when you come out there, they're going to give you all the Scientology pamphlets and shit, tell you need Dianetics and all of that. So that shit is only cheese on the track. And it's shameful because most of our people, if they would have known the fucking resume of the motherfucker that brought this shit in, I wouldn't give a fuck. Bitch, I'd rather war than go to and be at a rally full of goddamn sexual deviants, nigga hiding behind a veil, ready to jump out on your children as soon as you get a chance. Bitch, we're going to have to war until we get this shit right. We need the right information. We cannot be tricked by cold word, peace and love. And, you know, bitch, get out my face. You ain't no goddamn peace. Ain't no goddamn love and no shit like this. Let me keep it moving. See right there, sitting up there, right there. Can the devil fool a Muslim today? What they say? Can a Muslim fool? Not nowadays. Well, goddamn it, this motherfucker look stone cold fool. Goddamn it, because how the fuck is you up there with the devil? Can you reform the devil? No, you can't reform the devil. It would take 600 motherfucking years to do that. And it ain't been 600 years since he gave us the goddamn supreme wisdom. So you couldn't have goddamn reformed the devil. So since it take too long to reform the devil, it say take him off the goddamn planet. That's what the supreme wisdom said. So you up there conversating with this motherfucker. Wait a minute. Look at this. Church of Scientology in Harlem. Look like they pushing it hard to me. Look like they pushing this shit way hard. Wait a minute. Okay, so here you go. Wait a minute. Look at the Masonics. See how they hold that damn elbow? You see how they hold that damn elbow? The nigga believe you me. How they put one arm around on the shoulder. Listen to me. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Them niggas is Masons. Them niggas, and so you got all these black people. You know where they at? They in the Scientology temple, the Church of Scientology. And you know what? No, I'm not disrespecting the sisters, not doing it. Do they know where they at? Do they know the origin of these motherfuckers in there? Do they know that? And if they do, shame on them. If they don't, damn, I feel sorry for you, sister. I hope that you see this and go do some research. Don't take, just take my word for it. Go do your motherfucking research and tell me where in the teachings of Elijah Muhammad where shit is okay. Goddamn, y'all niggas is insane, man. Y'all niggas done fell way off. Now look at this. This what killing, because all these brothers are standing up here with this happiness and got the name, the L. Ron Hubbard, whatever that is, library, but got his name right up there. This kooky motherfucker. That's what ended it. That's what ended it right there. Got that man's name sitting right up there back, and we just went down his resume, how his family, how this man doing sexual rituals and shit, and then the family in there standing behind this man's name. I'm done. I'm very convinced that the information that I brought tonight is convicting. Ain't no motherfucking getting up out of it, nigga. Ain't no cleaning up. L. Ron Hubbard ain't no cleaning up. Jack Parsons ain't no cleaning up. No motherfucking Aleister Crowley ain't no cleaning up the occult. Ain't no cleaning up the record of how his wives and his own children. And then this is his other son. I meant to show this, and I'm gonna show this. This is his other son, Quentin Hubbard, who committed suicide. So that just show you right there. His wives is going in on him, saying he's insane. His one son he was a homosexual, and they believe because they put so much pressure, they outcasted him, even though he was the successor of his father. He was his successor. After the other one left, okay, this one left. This one was the successor. But he did his mama so bad, he say fuck him. And say he was a dope fiend, that he practiced black magic. He was stealing. He knew his father was a fucking con artist, and he went in on him. And then the other one, Quentin, I don't know. Wait a minute, what is this? Look at this. Well, I ain't gonna read because it ain't necessary. But this is his other son. After the oldest one left, Quentin Hubbard stepped up and he commits suicide. He commits suicide because of the pressure that they put on. So the man got a fucking sick background. But wait a minute, I'm not done. We're not done. But we're not done. So you see these niggas come up in this month to promote, and they always gonna get somebody that they think is famous that's gonna promote and bring a lot of more niggas in there. They got that shit set up, y'all. They got that shit set up. And the crazy shit about it, that Farrakhan too goddamn old to be leading people down this wicked way, and then you pass and lead the people in confusion where they don't know where to go. and many of them gonna continue to fuck with and gonna take them right up out of the black community. They could have been great soldiers and warriors and queens for the African-centered liberation, and they then took them and gave them as sacrifice to Ron L. Hubbard. L. Ron Hubbard. That's a goddamn shame. Okay? That's a goddamn shame. Knowing what this motherfucker then did. Got all, and these is our black power brothers. They don't know, I'm quite sure that they ain't done no research on this shit. I don't believe that they did. I don't believe that they, some of our family just want to make a change, and at this point in time, they, anything is like, a possibility to make a change. Our people will put some energy off it. But that's the soldiers on the ground. The motherfuckers at the top should know better than lead our family into a church of fucking sick demonic teachings. That they should know goddamn better. So you cannot have no black power in no motherfucking church of Scientology. You understand? That shit done been absorbed. That shit just like, that's wasted energy. That shit done been absorbed. That motherfucker Ron L. Hubbard laughing in the afterlife like we got us some more niggas. Because after they give you all them pamphlets of goddamn Ron L. Hubbard and Dianetic, nigga, you ain't gonna be putting no black fists on. Up, nigga, you gonna be putting on a motherfucking suit going down to the Church of Scientology talking about Ron L. Hubbard is your savior. I'm sad to see this shit. It does not make me, I'm not looking for no type of, it saddens me to see this shit. Because most of our, wait a minute, let me show you. And I'm about to get off this motherfucker. I'm about to get off this motherfucker. Because I'm mad than a motherfucker. I'm mad. I'm mad than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It saddens me. Because we supposed to be researchers. Everybody in the movement supposed to be researchers. That's what our teachers taught us, to research the researcher. That's what Dr. Ben told. Research the research. Go behind him and go behind him and go until you can't go no further. You keep opening up doors and open up doors and until you can't open up no more. You done exhausted all avenues to do the research. And that's how I keep adding on to my, I go in and open up and the damn, it's some more shit. You understand? Keep adding on and keep adding on. And it's sad how you have a group, a mass group of nothing but, yes men and yes women that don't do no research. Okay, that's how you know you in a cult. When you're in a cult, you can have a mass group and not one challenge the leader. Nobody challenged the leader, like, nigga, you out of line. Pull that nigga aside, you out of line. So that when you got a mass group of people and nobody challenges the top, you in a cult, period. Challenge me if I'm wrong. Challenge me. I want that. You understand? That's what make me a better motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's how I sharpen. Challenge me. Challenge what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I always about every fucking thing, but I always put the hardcore visuals on the motherfucker. Most motherfuckers just gonna go about their business because they ain't gonna undo that. The shit I just showed, you're not gonna undo that. Okay? You're not gonna undo that. You're gonna have to clean, you're gonna have to lie for the white man to clean that up. You're gonna have to lie for him. You're gonna have to dress him up like most of y'all niggas will do when y'all got crackatosis. Y'all gonna dress that. That's what motherfuckers did with Champellion. These niggas, and you catch the nigga on both sides of the fence. Motherfuckers rooting and honoring, venerating Haiti, the Haitian Revolution. We honor Dessalines, we honor Bookman, we honor Toussaint Overture. You understand? We honor all the greats. You understand? And then go right over to Napoleon and fucking honor Champollion, the very motherfuckers we fighting for our freedom, and get this motherfucker Champollion medals and awards for supposedly interpreting our sacred language from ancient Egypt. How foolish and fucking dumb can you niggas be? Find a side and be on it, okay? Quit claiming you for black power, nigga, and run right out the fucking room and join white power. Motherfucker, be for black power or don't be around us with that bitch shit. Cause y'all niggas is on y'all into too many circles. And that's what's wrong with you niggas. Stand on your square. Do your research. And once you find out who for you, support them. And when you find out who not for you, you cut they motherfucking ass off. And I don't give a fuck how hard that may be, but it's the best motherfucking solution to get this movement, moving. You understand what I'm saying? Can't have a movement unless it's moving. You understand what I'm saying? And the only way you're going to do is cut these vagabonds off, get these vagabonds off the train. Clear the boxcars out and line it up with Africans that's down for liberation, and this bitch will take off. But if you go slow and you're not doing nothing, we need to be doing major shit. I'm gonna throw shit out there for us to do. I'm gonna have a lot of videos on that. It ain't gonna just be history, but we got to expose the enemies because they're gonna be trying to trip you niggas every chance they get. They're gonna try to trip your ass they don't want you to know nothing about Africa. That's common. Do you understand that? I'm an Asiatic nigga. I'm an Aboriginal nigga. None of these niggas respect Africa. We should have a list of niggas that do not respect Africa. And goddamn it, that's damn near 75% of the conscious community. Think about that. When you think about the Moors, the Aboriginal niggas, when you think about the so-called Muslims, the 5%ers, and all that, they fake that shit until you go into the reading. Then you go into teaching and put it up in their face. And to hear the shit they talk about when you listen to the Elijah Muhammad and Fraud Muhammad talk about Africa and shit and all of that, and Farrakhan talk about Africa. They down Africa, talk all that crazy shit. And so I hold them to it. So damn near 75, that's why I don't fuck with none of them niggas. And I'm gonna burn their ass up before the end of the year. I'm burning this house down. I'm not even in it, but I'm throwing Molotov cocktails all up in the conscious community this year. And ain't no motherfucker gonna stop me. Either you side with General Seti or your ass is out of here. Your ass is out of here. And I'm just letting you niggas know. Side with Joe Seti or your ass is out of here. Okay? Now watch. Play with me. Play with me, nigga. Whoever, play with me and see what the fuck happened. Nigga, I'm on my motherfucking A game. This year, I'm not coming off the field until I demolish damn near 90.9% of all the fakeness. And the only thing gonna be left is the real. All right, family, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Keep it moving. If you got time for General Seti and I can come on here and drop some sign, please. I guarantee you the growth that you gonna witness in yourself this year fucking will be profound. Do you understand me? If you stay with me this 1 year, nigga, it will change the rest of your motherfucking life. It will be profound. When you get them there 30 years from now, you will remember this motherfucking year or these 2 next years fucking with the General Cyrock. I'm gonna grow right with you, baby. I love you. Thank y'all for coming out. Let me check my chat. I'm gonna have my site up real soon. All the DVDs, and the new. I'm gonna have some, but all the classic old shit. My website is up right now, but it's only the surface of it. You know what I'm saying? It's sarasunseti.com. The DVDs will be on there before the end of the month. And then I'm going to have all type of exclusive, videos and teachings on that one. You understand what I'm saying? Exclusive. So when that time comes and y'all want to join the site and y'all want that exclusive, and because I'm giving the shit I'm giving y'all, man, niggas would charge y'all for. And I'm not saying that because not too many people will put this kind of energy on without trying to, trying to get, major dough from y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, I got to grow, and I know my family out there going to support me when they can. And so all the family that then don't love, you know what I'm saying? That what keep me able to come on here and teach and put the energy out. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all don't support me, how the fuck am I going? I'm gonna have to go do something else, a different kind of way. I love doing what I'm doing right here, having my family come on, getting it live. I'm gonna have some shit like me and Pharaoh. We coming the end of the month, on on the Roman Catholic Church. Now that's gonna be hard body. You understand what I'm saying? That shit gonna be profound. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be. It be like when I'm in. It ain't gonna be like when I'm in, I'm out. I'm gonna be just straight information from the ground. As soon as I take off, that shit gonna be hard body. So you talking about 8 hours and shit. We go 8 hours back to back. So that's for them thirsty scholars. You know what I'm saying? We got a hell of a crowd that come in. We done built that platform up. Join the platform. The flyers is on. The Facebooks, the Instagram, hit the link, get the ticket, be in the house. Bring some of this General Seti flame, on my YouTube. Bring it on to the lecture and let's grow. I guarantee you this community under the General Seti, nigga, will be profound. Believe me, I'm the sage of the age, and ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no motherfucking doubt about it. Watch me. Don't watch me, nigga, and you will see. All right, family, I love you. I love you. Thank you. See you tomorrow. This is the General Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.